Oh my God, what happened? Did he hurt you?
Hey, she's fine. We're fine.
She doesn't look fine.
Are you ready to die over this? Seriously?
Is this how you want your hike to end? Hi, I'm John Hamm. Over 100% of all domestic disputes are just two people trying to work stuff out. You getting involved isn't going to help. You don't know what's going on. I don't care what you think you see. Just keep your eyes down and keep walking. For more information on how to not get involved, go to www.don'tbeahero.com.
Parte de mi cuerpo, tú haces que mi vida tenga más sentido. Haces que yo quiera estar contigo. Tú eres como el agua clara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más que me pueda soñar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo.
Con mis deseos en cuestión de piel.
Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo ya. No te merecía, la neta.
Es mucho.
Hey guys, you hear that? Women don't owe men anything. No matter what you do, they don't owe you anything. So guys, don't take them out on dinner dates. Don't pay their bills. Don't buy them gifts. They don't need us anymore, guys. This song, did you hear the song? They don't need us for nothing. They're free. They can do whatever they want. Bros, just focus on yourself.
And here's a secret that many guys don't know, especially in today's day and age, is that women love nice guys. We may not understand how much we love and appreciate them until we're a little older, and we've gotten that sort of asshole phase out of our systems. I'd say by our late 20s, early 30s, is the point in our lives when we're just exhausted by the jerks and we have no time in our lives anymore for them. So we really start looking for men who we know will be great long-term partners, aka nice guys, right? And that's you. And that's you.
Yo, what's going on, guys? That video always made me laugh. That video always made me laugh when that girl thinks that, oh, that we feel privileged, that now that she's been ran through, oh, now we're going to be getting a lifelong partner. Get out of here. What's going on, guys? Your boy Killer Kawabo. Welcome to another episode of Men Operating in Reality. Coming in at you. Sorry, I've been stagnant with the work. It's sometimes good to take a good break from the red pills, manosphere stuff. You know, sometimes I think I did jumped on Mr. Goodbread's video, talking about it's good to take a break from that sometimes. Also, let me take a little break. I was supposed to come on yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to get on yesterday, so I'll come on today. But hope you guys are feeling well. Hope you guys are being safe. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App you see down on the scroll. Also, follow me on, subscribe to me on Twitch, twitch.tv/XSUndergroundZ. Check me out there. I usually go live pretty much every day. Rarely take breaks. unless I go on vacation or something. But check me out on there. If you want to help, if you want to help me grow there as well, you can go ahead and do that. I appreciate that. All right, guys, we're going to just get right into it. We're going with the title. Even women are tired of modern women. Now, I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. I was going to do I had planned to do a what's it called? I probably should have done this tomorrow, but I plan to do a Women Wednesday where have the women just pick up videos where have the women talk about what's my problem with modern women. But then I'll be playing with this. I'll be playing the same videos. I'll be playing the same video. There's rarely, I mean, there's a lot of these women in the red pill space, but you gotta be you gotta be vigilant about who you watch. But I just wanted to play some videos. We men usually talk about what's the problem going on with modern women today. These women don't want to listen. All right, cool. They're going through all these consequences. They expect us to be responsible. We still try to tell them they won't listen. We have this whole red pill manosphere space, MGTOW, everything. They still don't want to listen. What can their own compatriots tell them what's going on? So I'm gonna play a few videos. I don't know if I'm gonna be on long, and I might do some multiple videos, multiple streams this week. We will see. But please hit that like button. Shout out to his daughter. I actually like her page a lot.
Or false. Y'all gotta stop blaming women for picking the wrong dad. You get three versions of the person you have a kid with: who they are before the baby, who they are after the baby, and who they are if y'all don't work out. There's no such thing as picking carefully because nobody knows that version of him yet, not even him. The only sure way to avoid being a single mom is to not become a mom at all, period. So I understand what the woman is trying to portray in this post, this idea of you don't know who you are until you're in a certain situation. I can attest to that in a sense where I knew before I got married that I had a lot of shortcomings. I had a lot of issues that I needed to work with, but I didn't understand the magnitude of those things until reality hit me in marriage, until trials came or obstacles came or different hardships may have come in my marriage. That's when I truly understood my character and what I truly needed to work on. So I definitely understand not knowing a different version of yourself until you're in certain predicaments. I understand that. However, there is such a thing as picking carefully. I think if we could be honest, if we could be so entirely for real and acknowledge the accountability that's knocking on the door right now, a lot of y'all know good and well the type of person that you're dealing with before you open your legs to sleep with that person. You do. You see the red flags. But the problem with a lot of us women is that we think, I could change him, but you can't. You know that man has no ambition. He just wants to stay at his mom's house and play video games all day. You know he's not active in his other kid's life. So why do you think that having a baby now would somehow change him? But then there's the other side of the coin where a lot of you don't take the time to really get to know a person before you open your legs and have kids with this person. 2 months is not enough time to get to know somebody. 3 months is not enough time to get to know somebody. 2 weeks is not enough time to get to know somebody. But you want to have fun. You're here for a good time, not a long time. But now you have a long time commitment with a child, with a man who wants nothing to do with it. You have to prove people. Take the time to get to know people before you just open up your legs and have sex and babies with them. Just as I understand that I am a new person now that I'm married compared to when I was single, I understand that I'm going to change when I have kids one day, Lord's will, and my husband's going to change as well. But we're supposed to change. We're not supposed to stay the same. If you're the same person that you were single, now that you're a father, or now that you're a husband, that's a problem. And I would hope one day if I become a mother that I'm not the same person today or yesterday or when I was a single person. Like, I want to change. And I honestly think we need to give each other more grace to grow, more grace to evolve, grace to mess up even. And just as a disclaimer, because I know a lot of people are going to point out in the comments, you can be doing all this right and still things can take a wrong turn. That's because we live in a sinful world and we're sinful beings trying to get it right every day, but we are subject to fall sometimes. And I don't use that as some type of cop-out or as an excuse or some way to justify whatever action was done, but that literally is just the reality of it. And that does not negate the fact that you still need to take the time to get to know a person and pick carefully, regardless of what may happen in the future. True or...
Damn. She laid it down strong on that. I agree with her 100%. You have to, and this goes for the men as well. But men are made to procreate. But this now can add it on to men in the modern age. You do not know who you be sleeping with, or be in a relationship with. Relationships are work, and eventually you're gonna start hating your work. You work at a job pretty much every day. You get no breaks, and you have to do it in order to survive. But then you're gonna start hating it because you got to wake up and do this extra stuff that you don't want to do, and all this stuff. Marriage is a job, so people change first of all. But with women, y'all want to waste your time and have fun. You like sex all the time, so y'all don't think. For some reason, we desensitize sex so to the point so much that women forget that you get pregnant off of that. Like, come on now. And you can say, oh, you can blame the man. Okay, let's even if you blame the man, there's so many contraceptives. There's so many different contraceptives, different programs. I've spoken about this before. Different programs to get rid of the baby. That that is no excuse. That they're the ones that choose to bring the baby into this world. But you cannot force a man to be a father. You can't force a man to be a father. So if you're not making so if you as a woman not making a good choice, if you're not a woman that's making a good choice, you're screwed. And a lot of these modern women are making terrible choices in men, and then what's happening? They all jammed up. They jammed up.
Or false. Y'all gotta stop blaming women for picking the wrong dad. You get three versions of the person you have a kid with: who they are before the baby, who they are after the baby, and who they are if y'all don't work out. There's no such thing as picking carefully because nobody knows that version of him yet, not even him. The only sure way to avoid being a single mom is to not become a mom at all, period. So I understand what
How about you close your legs? Stop sleeping with everybody, and then stop divorcing. You first of all, you're getting married for love. You're not getting married for duty. That's your first problem. Oh, you love this man. Oh, you're gonna get married to him. You're getting married for love. You're not getting married for duty. And then when the duty starts, you wanna get mad. What do you expect? Marriage is work.
the woman is trying to portray in this post, this idea of you don't know who you are until you're in a certain situation. I can attest to that in a sense where I knew before I got married that I had a lot of shortcomings. I had a lot of issues that I needed to work with, but I didn't understand the magnitude of those things until reality hit me in marriage, until trials came or obstacles came or different hardships may have come in my marriage. That's when I truly understood my character and what I truly needed to work on. So I definitely understand.
And that's good because that's what happens in the marriage. When you actually, it's different from when you're dating a woman. When you're dating somebody, because this goes for men too. It's different when you dating somebody and you going out and having fun and doing all this stuff. To me, actually living together and then having to sacrifice certain time in order to pay this bill and all this other stuff. You can't go on vacation, all that stuff like that. It's different. And then when you had children in the mix, it's a whole nother ball game. So you're gonna find yourself having to adapt and changing yourself to being a different person to survive. Unfortunately, unfortunately, these modern women don't want to change. They want to stay as a child. They want to stay as an infant for the rest of their life. They don't want to do nothing for the rest of their life. It's crazy.
Understand not knowing a different version of yourself until you're in certain predicaments. I understand that. However, there is such a thing as picking carefully. I think if we could be honest, if we could be so entirely for real and acknowledge the accountability that's knocking on the door right now, a lot of y'all know good and well the type of person that you're dealing with before you open your legs to sleep with that person.
And I agree with her. Man, let me tell you this right now. Modern women cannot Modern women cannot pick men. They are horrible at picking men. I can see why it was the father that would pick the men for the girl, or like later down the years, um, the father had to meet the boyfriend before the boyfriend took the daughter out. I see why, because modern women cannot pick men. So they're going around, open up their legs for the wrong dude. They get pregnant, they have a child, and then all of a sudden, they single mothers. He picked the wrong man. Picked the wrong man. So when they can't stick it out, when they don't realize, oh, marriage is work, they can't stick it out. Then they want to talk about, oh, this man changed up. They want to give coping mechanisms like this woman. Oh, the man changed up. Get out of here.
You do. You see the red flags. But the problem with a lot of us women is that we think, I could change him, but you can't. You know that man has no ambition. He just wants to stay at his mom's house and play video games all day.
Hold on, relax about that video game. No, I'm joking with you, but yeah, some women know that some men have no ambition. Some women know this, but they just want to. Some modern women like sex, so okay, you can't blame them. Okay, so what if you like sex? Men like sex. We built the whole world to get sex. But then you just don't allow every man to have sex. Y'all try to shame them. Now they're trying to call men who's permit a man who has who sleeps with a lot of women. They're trying to call him gay. So please.
You know he's not active in his other kid's life. So why do you think that having a baby now would somehow change him? But then there's the other side of the coin where a lot of you don't take the time to really get to know a person before you open your legs and have kids with this person. 2 months is not enough time to get to know somebody. 3 months is not enough time to get to know somebody. 2 weeks is not enough time to get to know somebody. But
there used to be a time where modern women would have a 90-day rule, and they will make a dude wait 90 days before he got the smash. Before then, when it was traditional, you couldn't even touch your girl until after y'all got married. Yeah, even if y'all engaged, you couldn't. If you had to walk down the aisle, you couldn't even do nothing. And if you did, and if the girl did step out, the man was forced shotgun wedding. If anybody heard of that, the boy was forced to marry that girl and become a husband. That was traditional. Nowadays we live in broken families, so there is no tradition.
But you want to have fun. You're here for a good time, not a long time. But now you have a long time commitment with a child, with a man who wants nothing to do with it. You have to prove people. Take the time to get to know people before you just open up your legs and have sex and babies with them. Just as I understand that I am a new person now that I'm married compared to when I was single, I understand that I'm going to change when I have kids one day, Lord, well, and my husband's going to change as well. But we're supposed to change. We're not supposed to stay the same. If you're the same person that you were single, now that you're a father, or now that you're a husband, that's a problem. And I would hope one day if I become a mother that I'm not the same person today or yesterday or when I was a single person. Like, I want to change.
She's exactly right for both men and women. If y'all ain't gonna change when y'all become parents, it's gonna be a problem for y'all kids. It's gonna be a problem for y'all kids. This is the problem with single mothers, because they want to stay in the fantasy land and still try and date and go out. And shout out to Coach Greg Adams. Dating is for young people. I'm talking about from men and women. If you're above 30, dating is dead. I'm 34. Dating is dead. It's done. It's finito. But these single mothers want to act like they're still teenagers and, oh, I want to go out and the man has to show me that he wants to be. But no, we don't. We don't give a damn. So you got to change. You got to change and be a different person, especially when you have a family. And you're going to go through some ups and downs and struggles. Unfortunately, these modern women don't want to go through the ups and downs.
And I honestly think we need to give each other more grace to grow. more grace to evolve, grace to mess up even. And just as a disclaimer, because I know a lot of people are going to point this out in the comments, you can be doing all this right and still things can take a wrong turn. That's because we live in a sinful world and we're sinful beings trying to get it right every day, but we are subject to fall sometimes. And I don't use that as some type of cop-out or as an excuse or some way to justify whatever action was done, but that literally is just the reality of it. And that does not negate the fact that you still need to take the time to get to know a person and pick carefully, regardless of what may happen in the future. True or false?
No, that was a good video right there. Shout out to his daughter. She always breaks it down, and she's a modern woman that is married with a husband. She's even shown. Well, I don't think she's shown the husband, but she's shown like she definitely adores her husband for sure. So shout out to her. All right, moving on.
People really want Black women to understand is that we are to be accepting of our positioning as the least desirable in society. We should get the memo that nobody really wants a Black woman. Thus, if anybody was to find themselves willing to take up with us, we should be happy, we should be grateful, and we should shut up about it. And if you are a Black woman that dares to push back.
First of all, let's be clear. It's not that Black women are undesirable. The personality of a lot of Black modern women is undesirable.
Exactly, man. She hit the nail on the head. Black women, I'm telling you, Black women are extremely beautiful. We all know this. Everybody knows that Black women are beautiful. I go out every weekend and I see beautiful Black women all the time. The problem is, yes, they're good on the instant, but when we live with them, when we actually deal with them, it's a whole different story. The attitude is horrible. And then they always create chaos. Now, of course, all modern women do this, but Black women are the most. It's like it's the stereotype for this. So the attitude makes it hard to date them. It does.
The stigma of you feel like you don't need a man, can't nobody tell you nothing. The mindset of a lot of Black women is undesirable. And
exactly. And I just told this to a female friend of mine the other week, this past weekend. If I go up to a man and ask him, "Do you need help?" and he's like, "No, I don't need any help. I'm good." We're gonna back away and get out of there because we only asked to be nice. We didn't really want to help, but we're gonna do it because we saw a fellow brother in trouble and we might need some help. But he said, "You're gonna need no help." Okay, cool. We're gonna be out of there. We're going. So when modern women tell us they don't need us, they don't need our help, they got it, we're saying, cool. The what men have been taught from my generation down is that you got to respect the women. They're equal, they're strong, and they can do all this on their own. Okay, cool. So when the man hears this from a woman, he's gonna think, all right, you got it on your own. And women are pissed at this. Unfortunately, Black women don't know that we got that mechanism in our brain. Like we do this with men too, but men overstand. We don't give a damn. We're not mad that nobody wants to help us. Women, on the other hand, it was supposed to be expected. Traditionally, it was expected. Traditionally, back in my parents' day, it would have had been, oh no, I'm just gonna help you. I'm just gonna help you do it. Oh, if her tire went flat, some guy would just come up, man. Do you need any help? Yeah, please. Men do not stop from women no more because women, especially Black women, have told men they don't need us. Men have took that and be like, okay, bet you don't need us no more. So y'all take all the responsibility of your own life. And now modern women are pissed at this. And then they want to shame us, sassy, you're doing this and da da da. Nah, men ain't quote unquote sassy. Men actually listen to y'all and say when y'all got it, y'all got it. You can do bad by yourself. You can do bad on your own. Okay, cool. You don't need my money. I bet. You pay for your own dinner. What's the problem?
And instead of dealing with the root of the issues, sometimes we want to just play like, oh my goodness, nobody want black women. Where you getting that from? The truth is, a lot of black women are a product of a generation of other black women screaming to the top of their lungs, I don't need a man. And when you carry that same type of ideology, you carry that into your mindset and in the way that you show up in relationships, then it's not that black women are undesirable. You may be undesirable.
Exactly. A lot, man. I'm telling you, a lot of things that women do, they don't realize that they repulse men, especially the older they become. They regurgitating all this rhetoric. They don't need no man. They're strong and independent. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. All that type of stuff, and they don't realize that repulses men. Because again, yeah, I keep telling you. Shout out to Dirty Folks. He says women are toddlers, and it's true. And people don't realize that, and people don't like to think about this when it comes to toddlers, because toddlers are cute and all that type of stuff, but toddlers don't know anything. So they go explore and travel around. Sometimes, or a lot of times, they could do something that could lead to death. Either it be death of somebody around them or death of themselves. Most modern women don't realize they could do the same thing. They do this. It's been since the beginning of time. A modern woman's actions create chaos that could cause death. So men are been trying to put them in control, but when they don't want to listen to us men, when we try to tell them, yo, don't wear that or don't go out. Why are you dancing on this guy like that? You don't know what's going on. They think we're just trying to control them. No, we're trying to protect you because you need to be protected from yourself. But modern women don't care about our modern women, especially black women, don't want to listen to us. Okay, fine. But the folly that they're doing is when they mess up, all of a sudden, where are the men that protect? Where's the men that do this? Where's the men that provide? Man, you don't listen to us. You think provision and protection just mean paying the bills and you sitting at home. No, sometimes it's telling you to shut up because you talking too much.
Your personality may be undesirable. The idea that you want to emasculate black men, that is what's undesirable.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part too. When modern black women, yeah, they're the worst at this. They want to emasculate the black men, but especially by trying to get black men to do to trying to feminize black men. They're trying to especially make black men gay. They're really trying to push that. I've had several black women. The last few black women I've dealt with, they always try to ask me to do some type of gay stuff or try to question me about some gay situation. And I'm like, yo, these modern women are doing this. And you're seeing they're trying to do this in the younger generation. Eating the booty like groceries. These modern women are trying to emasculate men in every type of way possible. I remember I was dealing with this black woman, and she tried to do this pegging. She tried to talk about pegging, and the thing that tripped me out when she said this, and I will never forget when she said this. She said it's not about pleasure, it's about power, and I that shit blew my mind. I'm like, what? Yo, that is the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. These modern black women are trying to emasculate men. They're trying to feminize the black man. They're trying to emasculate the black man. They're trying to make them be your emotions. Don't ever listen to no woman that tells you to be emotional. That emotional intelligence is for the birds. You always be stoic. Always be stoic. No matter what. That's another that emotional intelligent crap is another thing for these black women to use to control you, because black men can be emotional, But that's our downfall as well because we do dumb stuff. That's why you can't be. That's why a lot of black men are in jail because they're too damn emotional. Now, not to say emotional intelligence not crap. The concept is cool, but when women say emotional intelligence, it just means they want the men to open up and tell them all their secrets. That's all that means.
So let's not confuse the two.
People really want black women.
Man, that she's exactly right on that. She's exactly right on that. Again, it's tough because a lot of black men want to date black women, but they're tough to deal with. And unfortunately, that's why a lot of black men, I made a video on this before. That's why a lot of black men go to white women because white women, for the most part, are a lot more feminine. And then sure, we're not saying that black men automatically just get a white woman when you first go out there. Nah. But he has a better chance. He has a more easier chance with a white woman than he does with a black woman. All right, let's continue.
And balloon popping dating show is cringe as hell. It's cringe as hell. The audacity, the caucasity of a lot of you women that go up there turning down men that can provide you with resources and solutions. What you do, you turn them down. That shit is so cringe. I seen a guy go up there. He said that he was an electrician. He was a plumber. He was a mechanic. This man is a provider. He is a jack of all trades. And he was fairly attractive. You know, a woman got up there and said she didn't like his shoes and didn't like how he talked because he sounded like her little brother. You talk about...
Oh, yeah. And you know what's so funny? I just seen a post the other day where a woman was like, "Oh, remember when men used to go to war and what happened to those men? Now you have men that are in trades and stuff like that, and not being rappers and not being an influencer or whatever. He's making money and all that, and he still gets shamed. He still gets belittled by these modern women, trying to sound like the little brother. That was belittling. He didn't do nothing to her.
Talk about self-sabotaging at an all-time high. That's insane to me. This is the problem with a lot of you women, and this is why a lot of us are single and we can't find anybody. We constantly self-sabotage. But let these men start telling y'all women the truth. Oh, hell gonna break loose. Wait till they come up here and say, we don't want a woman over 200 pounds.
I don't want no damn 300 pounds. I weigh 165. How you doing?
And she is so right. When men give their preferences, they get shamed all the time. We don't want no single mothers. We don't want no fat women. We want a 10 out of 10. We want a plain Jane. We get shamed for our preferences. And then we're just supposed to just accept. We're supposed to have women do whatever they want, and then we're just supposed to accept them at the end where they're done, they want to settle down. Hell no. We're supposed to love them how they are, but then we're supposed to change for them? What kind of shit is that?
A woman that got multiple baby daddies. He's sassy. No, you sassy. You're constantly critiquing good men that can provide resources and solutions.
And that's very true. What's worse? Yeah, what's terrible is that they sleep with the bad men, and then when it's a good man who can actually help them through, maybe he's not making maybe he's not high value man, 100K, but he makes enough money that he can. But if you slow down, sacrifice your lifestyle, or work with him, y'all can have a good life. He'll treat you right, take care of you, take care of the kids. But women don't like that. They want the extravagant lifestyle. They want to fly to Dubai. They want to take trips. They want to pay for the children go to Yale. Like these modern women are ridiculous, man. And again, there's no wonder why the red pill, manosphere, MGTOW, passport bros, why all of these people was a SYMB or it's a SYBM or whatever, SYSBM, I think. There's no wonder why this influx of men have decided to not date and marry anymore. This is why marriage rates are plummeting. Nobody wants to deal with that anymore. Like I was talking to my homegirl the other day. She was like, "Oh, I want to go 50-50. I'm willing to do all this. Okay, that's cool, but men aren't willing to put in the work to date y'all anymore." She was like, "Oh, men are sassy because I gotta call them and do this." I'm like, men are not willing to put in the work for y'all anymore. Why? I'm not trying to call you to take you out to pay for you just so I can pay your bills and not get nothing and not be able to have sex. Because you know a lot of these marriages end up becoming sexless. So I'm gonna have to take you out for used up peace leave, just so I can put my wealth and livelihood on the line, just so I can pay your bills, just so you can divorce me, just in case if I want to sleep around. Because you're not gonna sleep with me. Eventually, the woman's not gonna sleep with you. She's gonna be unattracted to you.
Y'all women feel like y'all are the prize. Woo! It's insane to me. And a lot of y'all women that be on that show is really not even no eye candy. It's always you bad body that's shaped like Gatorade bottle. I never see.
Yo, she's telling the truth, yo. It's always these fat, and overinflated, the ego inflated modern women, and it's unfortunate because we sleep with them. It's our fault for inflating the ego because we sleep with these women. We don't ever we're not picky. Like, man, y'all need to start having some standards when it comes to these modern women. Don't just be sleeping around because you need to get your D wet.
See so many multiple women with upteen children and multiple baby daddies critique good men. You need to be lucky that they even want to play stepdaddy with all the baggage that you're bringing to the table. Then y'all wonder why men took the high road, and then you got this red pill thing.
It's over for you thoughts. It's over. It ain't that time. It's over for y'all. The other thoughts made it bad for you.
And balloon pop.
Yeah, she's actually right. Over 50% of men are not dating, have decided to not date. So half of men, all men, not just black men, not just white men, not just Hispanic, not just Asian, half of all men have decided not to date anymore. Decided. Then you gotta think the rest of the dating pool. The ones that do date but are undesirable. So so women are gonna pick them. And then the men that do date and are desirable, well, those are the same guys that are having multiple baby moms. So women are going to be sharing them. This is the conundrum right here. This is the conundrum right here. And then these modern women are complaining, "Oh, men need to step up. Men need to do this. Men need to do that." Men are done. Men are going. Men are leaving. Men are either got their passports. Men are just chilling. Men are men are just doing whatever they want. Free agent lifestyle. They're purging women out their life. Men are going their own way. It's over. They're not dating. They're not married no more. They're not getting married no more. We've seen this multiple times. They're not falling for the games. And unfortunately, modern women are still trying to put men on the hook because they're trying to sue men. They're trying to say that men are creepy because they try to use essay and essay tactics to try to get men in trouble, get attention, all this type of stuff. I might just play one more video and then I actually might call it a day. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying this show. I definitely appreciate that. We're actually gonna show this bubble, this balloon, this balloon video. This is a different one though. It's not the one.
Pop the balloon to reject the girl.
And now, is he your type?
No, he's not my type.
Okay, and what makes him not your type?
Probably just like the skin.
So, do you like clear skin?
Yeah, like yeah. His clothes aren't really well fitting.
Now, is she your type? Like, if you saw her out, would you approach her?
Not necessarily.
Okay, and why not?
She has beautiful skin, actually. Skin is way better than mine.
Thank you.
I would say, I don't even know if it's an overbite, but it would be.
Ooh, damn! I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I didn't see this video, so I didn't see that coming at all. So, she forced it out though. She didn't force it out.
Pop the
I feel. I feel him though. I feel him though.
balloon to reject the
That overbite was crazy.
girl.
And now, is he your type?
No, he's not my type.
Okay, and what makes him not your type?
Probably like just like the skin.
So, do you like?
So yeah, he had to come back. She had to come back after her when she could. She could have look. I guess she was really giving him the honest truth. Hey, that's the honest truth. He wasn't too mad about it. He didn't really seem too mad. Like, oh, forget you, trick. But he didn't come back with a vengeance. Well, I don't know. He did tell her the truth. It is what it is. She told him the truth. She didn't like him because of the skin. And then when she gonna say later on, it's his clothes.
You like clear skin?
Yeah, like yeah. His clothes aren't really well fitting.
Now she might have been doing a little bit too much. Okay, the skin. We're gonna give her that because that was the first. You know what I'm saying? You find that person unattractive? Okay, fine. You don't need to come and break it down. Like, if you find me unattractive, fine. And you want to tell me why I'm not attracted. You're not attracted to me? Okay, cool. But you ain't gotta keep going in like, damn, trick. You already told me you don't like me. You already told me why. Why? I don't want to keep hearing the lecture. Now she might have been doing too much when she gave that second criticism. he might have been hurt after that. But then again, he rejected her because this is the whole balloon thing. He pops the balloon for if he rejects her. So he rejected her. So we don't know if she felt hurt about what he did. So I don't know.
Now, is she your type? Like, if you saw her out, would you approach her?
Not necessarily.
Okay, and why not?
Now he said not necessarily. Now, in the tone of influence, we're gonna break that down a little bit. He probably might if he really felt up to it. But at the end of the day, he's really like, he'll take it or leave it. It's one of those girls like you'd be like, oh, she cute. I could go say something. She probably might even give you the opportunity to go say something. But you're just like, nah, I don't really.
She has beautiful skin, actually. Skin is way better than mine.
Smart little tactic right there. He gave her a compliment. Because people would thought, oh, he's gonna attack the skin. Nah, he's gonna give her a compliment before he starts really being.
I would say, I don't even know if it's an overbite, but it would be the. Yeah.
Now, I don't think he was really trying to be hurtful. I really don't think he was trying to be hurtful, to be honest with you. But he was being serious. He was talking about the overbite and be like, hey, yo, I mean, yo, that could be a thing for real. I don't hate on women that have an overbite like that, but he could not be down for that. He really cannot be down for that. But hey, that was funny. That was funny to me. That was funny to me. Yeah, so we're gonna end it on that note. I appreciate you guys coming through. A little short stream. It's been a minute. We'll be back. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did enjoy the stream, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know next time I drop, as well as if you want to help grow this page monetarily, you can donate to the Cash App and PayPal. It'll be much appreciated. Also, check me out on my Twitch, twitch.tv/XSUndergroundZ. XSUndergroundZ. You catch me out there. All right, guys. You guys be safe. I'll talk with y'all soon. Peace.